Namaskar everyone. Today we will read about the chapter number 6, the coastal plains and the islands. In our previous lecture we learned about the southern plateau of India. Today we will read the 6th, 5th and the 6th physical division of India, the coastal plains and the islands. Okay, so we will revise it. After revision of this chapter you will be understand that which part of India known as the coastal plains and how many islands India has. Okay, so let's start our chapter. Key notes. The first is the coastal plains lies along the eastern and western coast. Where we have the eastern and western coast. See, this is our map. Okay, and this is our western side and this is our eastern side, and where we have the eastern and western coast, this and this is our eastern coast. Okay, this green line is our eastern coast. Okay, and this green line is our western coast. Okay, and this purple lines presenting you the coastal plains. Okay, so where the we have two coastal plains. First is, which is lies between the Arabian Sea. Here is our Arabian Sea. Okay, between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghat. Okay, the high mountain or highlands which just started after a water body known as the Ghats in our country. Okay, so this is our Western Ghat and here is the Arabian Sea. Okay, so we have Western Ghats between the Arabian Sea and the Western. We have the Western Plains between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. Okay, and where is our Eastern Plains? Our Eastern Plains lies between the Bay of Bengal. This is our Bay of Bengal. Okay, and between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Hill. This purple line is showing you the Eastern Hills. Okay, now next is Eastern coastal plains are broader than the Western coastal plains. Okay, so now see, our Eastern coastal plains are broader. Broader means bigger. Okay, see, you can see clearly Eastern coastal plains are broader than the Western coastal plain. Okay, now the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri form fertile deltas on the eastern coasts. Okay, here are the rivers in the eastern coast here. Okay, so Mahanadi and Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri river form fertile deltas, and as you know what is called the deltas, the triangular shape at the end of the mouth of the river which are very fertile known as the deltas. Okay, at triangular patches of the land at the last or end of the mouth, or we can say at the mouth of the river before entering the or before merging the water bodies, the oceans or sea, known as the delta region. Okay, and these delta regions are very fertile. Okay, and Krishna river makes the southernmost delta in the southern part of India. Okay, and India also has the world largest delta region in our northern part, which is called the Sundarban delta and comes in the West Bengal. Okay, so now we will read about the next point. Now here is the upper part of the western coast is called the Konkan and the lower part of the Malabar coast. Lower part is the Malabar coast. Okay, now see, this is our eastern and western and the eastern coast of India, and the upper part of the western coast upper part from here Gujarat. Upper part is called the Konkan coast, okay, and the bottom is called the Malabar coast. But we have also here one more part which is called the Gujarat coast, okay, and the eastern coasts are divided into two parts. The northern Cyclades, this is called the northern Cyclades, and this is called the Coromandel coast, okay, and Coromandel coast receives rainfall in winter. The Coromandel coast receives rains in winter and is often hit by the cyclones, okay. And now next is, there are lagoons along the Malabar coast in the extreme south. As I told you that our western coastal plains divided into main two parts. Upper is called the Konkan and bottom is called the Malabar coast. Okay, so in the Malabar coast, in our eastern coastal plain, we have lagoons. Okay, now what is called the lagoons? What are the lagoons? A large number of lagoons are found in the extreme south. We can also say that in the Malabar coast, because Malabar coast comes in the extreme south of India. Okay, and these are the lagoons are the parts of the sea water cut off by rocks and sand. As I explained you with the help of diagram in during the lecture videos. See, suppose this is our ocean or sea, okay. Now what is called the lagoon? See, this is our ocean. Now lagoons are the part of the sea water cut off by rocks. Cut off by rocks means this part of water cut by the rocks, okay, cut by the rocks or sand, okay. Now this part is called this, which part? See, this interior part is called lagoons, which cut off by rocks or sand, okay. So now these are lagoons along the Malabar coast in the extreme south, okay, and there are number of we have many lagoons. You can say that we have many lagoons in the Malabar coast or the extreme south. If you will say that extreme south, it will also correct, and if you will say that the Malabar coast, then it will also correct, because our Malabar coast are in extreme south of India, okay. So both the answers are correct, okay. Now see, the next is Andaman and Nicobar Islands lies in the Bay of Bengal, okay, and the last point of these islands was the Indra Point, but it sunk in the tsunami 2004. Now where is Andaman and Nicobar Islands? It is in the eastern part of India, okay, in the eastern part of India, and it lies into the Bay of Bengal, okay. And the last point of the islands was Indra Point, but it sunk in the tsunami 2004, okay. And during the British rule, Indian prisoners were kept in the cellular jail in the Andamans, okay, and it was called Kala Pani also, okay. Now next is Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea, okay. And now we have another island region. We have two island region. First in the Bay of Bengal, which is called the Andaman and Nicobar, and second is in the west side, lies between the Arabian Sea and known as the Lakshadweep Islands, okay. Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and Lakshadweep, the capital of Lakshadweep Island is called the Karavati, okay, and it is located in the Arabian Sea, and both the groups of islands are union territories, okay. We have 8 union territories, as you have learnt in the chapter number 1. So Lakshadweep Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands both comes in our union territories, and Lakshadweep is our smallest union territories, okay. Now we will do the question and answer exercise of this chapter. See, fill in the blanks. Kavaratti, first is dash is the capital of Lakshadweep, okay. So what is our answer? Kavaratti is the capital of Lakshadweep which is lies in the Arabian Sea in the western part of India. Okay, and now second is Lakshadweep Islands lies in the Arabian Sea. The second question which I explained you, it is your second fill-ups. Okay, Lakshadweep Islands lie in the Arabian Sea. Okay, now see, cellular jail was called Kala Pani. As I explained you that during the British rule, Indian prisoners were kept in the cellular jail in the Arabian in the Andamans. Okay, and it was called cellular jail. So and as it is known as the Kala Pani. So right here the Kala Pani. Okay, now fourth is both the groups of islands are union territories of India. Both the groups of islands, okay, are our union territories. So right here India. Okay, now next is next question is Western coastal plains lie between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. As I explained you with the help of the map or diagram that you have to write the three differences, as you learned that Western coastal plains lies between Arabian Sea, okay, in the western part of India, and Eastern coastal plains lies between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats. Okay, now these are narrow. Western coastal plains are narrow than the eastern coastal plains. Our eastern coastal plains are broader. Okay, they are big in the width. And now third is the rain in summer. Our western coastal plains receive rain in summer, but rain in winter. But eastern coastal plain rain in winter in only Coromandel coast, not in the northern Cyclades. Okay, in northern Cyclades part, the northern Cyclades part receives rainfall in the summer season, but only the Coromandel coast, which comes into the state Tamil Nadu, receive rainfall in winter. Okay, so these are some differences between the eastern and western coastal plains. Okay, and you can also write that the capital of the western coastal plains having the state Gujarat, western coastal plains having the state Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala. Okay, and in the eastern coastal plains, the states comes which are the West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, etc. Okay, so now the next question is write the three division of western coastal plains. Okay, write the three division of western coastal plains. So first is Gujarat coast, the second is Konkan coast, and the third is Malabar coast. We have three coast in our western part: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, and the Malabar coast. Malabar coast is also known as the extreme south coast. Okay, now next is question number 3. See what is here. Write about Coromandel coast. So I have explained you that Coromandel coast comes in Eastern Ghats. Okay, you can write if this answer will come in 1 marks, you can say you can write that Coromandel coast comes in Eastern Ghat, or you can also write that Coromandel coast receive rainfall in winter. But if this question will come in 3 marks, then you have to write the 3 statement, just like as that. Firstly you have to mention the location, then you have to mention the special thing or special feature of the Coromandel, that it receives rain in winter. Okay, and it is often hit by the cyclone. So these are some description about the Coromandel coast. Like as you can also complete the other big answer. This is an example for you that how you have to attempt the long answer in essays. Okay, so you have to when you have to explain the long answer, then you have to see which thing we will write here firstly, which is the basic and starting point for your question. You have to just only think about this, and then everything will be easier for you for writing the big questions. Okay, just you have to just arrange the information about the particular questions. Okay, so now we have completed our chapter number 6, the coastal plains and the island regions. Okay, in our next lecture, student, we will do the chapter number 14, our rich heritage of India. Okay, so now everyone take care. Goodbye. Have a nice day.